Oh. Yo.
It's about time.
Hey, wait! You said I had 3 hours, huh? My watch says I still got 5 minutes!
You need to get your watch repaired. Oh dear. The watchmaker is currently detained as a suspect. Just throw away that piece of trash then. Besides, you're out of time anyway. Take him away.
Wait! Yuma! I knew you'd save me!
And you are.
I was the one investigating the Nailman murders.
Oh, I see. So, you're the one who interfered with our work at the clock tower.
Oh, spicy.
Well, I will honor your courage
Fine.
for confessing and turn a blind eye to that incident. You must drop this case. If you do, we will leave without pursuing any further action. That'd be the ideal solution for all of us. What do you say?
Yuma, think carefully about this. Solving the case is good and all, but think about my well-being, please.
Dropping the case would end this peacefully, but still.
Please! Get my dad back from them! Please!
This is the child.
You may be a
I don't know why I
trainee,
thought that was
but
me.
you are still a detective. Once you have accepted a job, you must finish it.
I can't back down now. The Nailman killings haven't been solved yet. I will find the truth. Huh?
Oh, you've said it now! There's no pulling out of this one anymore.
Then our deal is off. He comes with us. This is for directly interfering with our work and bringing strife to Kanai Ward.
But
Please, wait! Before you go! Please listen to what I've discovered while investigating the past Nailman killings.
You investigated the previous killings.
Yes, I did.
We handle all the information for those cases. Now that they're closed, there's nothing left at the crime scenes. I have no time for your lies.
The Peacekeeper report didn't say anything about the cause of death. All of the victims were strangled to death, weren't they? I suspect this fact hasn't been made public.
How did you know that?
So the cause of death was kept under wraps. I hope you see now. My investigation is legitimate. Please, let me continue. I will catch the true culprit.
I don't know where you obtained that information. However, it appears that you must be arrested as well.
Huh?
You are suspected of espionage. I believe an interrogation is in order. Take him away.
What? Wait, please listen to me!
You almost had it, but got too carried away, rookie!
Worry not. When you're in trouble, say my name. Halara Nightmare shall rush to your aid.
That's right!
Halara! Please help!
Laura Nightmare.
Appears you require the aid of a great detective.
Laura, you came for me!
Yeah, as I said I would.
You committed acts of violence against the Amaterasu Corporation peacekeepers. Not once, but twice.
Sorry! I promised to give him a stern lecture after this. Can we please keep things on the down low? Mr. Sam, are you alright?
Who do you think we are? In this town,
You are nothing but an audience. The resolution is premiering now. The leading role belongs not to you or me, but to Yuma.
Me? I'm the lead guy here?
I've set the stage for you to solve the case. The time has come for you to risk it all as a detective. Expose the
Stop
truth.
watering too much.
What's going on?
I don't know why I was brought here. Can I go home?
So that's what you meant about setting the stage. I mean, Halara did suggest the real killer was among the people at the church.
Really?
Now I have to point them out here?
Hey, Yuma, are you sure you got this? Are you really sure? There's no room to mess up here, you know?
Well... What do? I haven't gathered my thoughts yet. It's not like I can just ask for more time here.
Yeah, I don't think so. Laura seems to know the answer already, so why don't you just pay up for it?
But that would waste all of Halara's efforts setting the stage for me.
Huh. So you want to solve this all on your own?
Well,
If you can't ask Halara for help, why don't you try asking me instead?
You mean the Mystery Labyrinth?
The Peacekeepers aren't just gonna stand by and listen to your deduction here. Things are just gonna escalate, and it might even end up with more deaths.
Oh no.
And that's where yours truly comes in. We have the information we need from the investigation. All that's left is to solve the case with the Mystery Labyrinth.
But if I do that...
There's always a price to pay. When I read the soul of the true culprit, the Mystery Labyrinth created by the culprit is destroyed. But as a price, the source that created the Mystery Labyrinth also perishes.
Which means the real culprit will die.
Huh? This killer's a total psycho who's already killed many others. Why do you care so much? Don't you want to solve this case, Master?
'Cause we shouldn't
What
be
about your
killing
promise to that
people.
kid?
What's
human
wrong?
nature. We shouldn't be killing
If
more
you don't
people
hurry, the
to
peacekeepers will wake up.
resolve your issue.
What is this nonsense about a resolution? I don't have time for this.
I will make you listen by force if needed. That is my job as assistant.
Well, you better hurry, or things will start getting bloody around here.
Fine.
What are we doing?
That's the spirit. Well, Master, are you mentally and physically prepared?
What?
But he's frozen, right?
What's this? Has time stopped?
Halara, how are you moving right now?
Yuma, what happened? Is this someone's forte?
Shinigami, Halara's in here too.
Not so.
You knew this would happen?
Master, you used your coalescence, remember? Your ability isn't like some one-way street. You have the power to borrow someone's abilities, and you share yours as well. Hello,
That's not my ability.
Wandering into the mystery labyrinth because of
My
that.
ability is to share.
You're not even sure.
How are you supposed to share sharing?
Who are you?
You know?
This'll take too long to explain. Plus, I don't feel like it. So I'll take that role over the master. The rabbit hole we go!
Where am I?
What should I do? I'll need to explain everything, won't I?
We don't have much of a choice now. No point in keeping secrets here.
Halara? Let me explain.
Oh, okay, good.
And that's how this mystery labyrinth involving the Nailman killings materialized.
I see. So mystery labyrinths are materialization of mysteries themselves, and the truth is encased deep within. I appear to have underestimated you. This is an amazing forte. I must admit, it's quite a superhuman power. As far as I know, no other ability comes close to this. Who are you? I refuse to think you're just a trainee detective.
To be honest, this isn't my ability.
Before you continue, tell me, who is that woman beside you?
Her name is Shinigami. I think the simplest way to describe her is that she's a guide for the mystery labyrinth.
That's me! I'm also Master Scary Cute Mentor.
On to my next question.
You're just gonna ignore me?
You mentioned the Nailman case just now. I had heard the rumors about that around town. Why are you investigating that case?
Huh? What are you talking about? We were just investigating the Nailman case together.
The Nailman? We were pursuing that case... together?
You don't remember? There was a young boy who wanted to hire a detective and you turned him down.
I do remember you received a request from a child about some case, and you ended up seeking my help. The cost for hiring me was 5,500,800 yen.
You remember the exact amount.
Oh,
But I can't remember what the case involved. I do vaguely recall investigating something. My mind is clouded. I don't remember exactly what was being investigated or what was discovered.
that be?
Yeah, it's because of the Mystery Labyrinth. The Mystery Labyrinth is a fortress protecting the truth, so outsiders usually can't reach it. If someone did happen to wander in, their memories of the case would be locked away. Though, if you have a pact with me, you wouldn't be affected. But I guess that part of the pact can't be shared.
This is the Mystery Labyrinth's defense mechanism, then. It makes sense for a vault that protects its treasure, the truth, to have a significant level of security.
Yep, totally not strange at all. Hallara here sure is smart.
Hallara.
Oh, don't mind her. She gives people random nicknames.
Technically, it's
Anyway,
Hallara.
since my
It's the
memory
same
is a bit
thing.
away,
Semantic.
provide a supporting role for your investigation.
Supporting role?
As long as we're in here, I will act as your assistant. Well, that's the same as our original agreement.
That means we can't rely on Halara's detective skills to blast through this dungeon. That's unfortunate, but it's still nice to have an ally.
Hey, Master, before we head into the Mystery Labyrinth, let's do that thing.
Huh? What thing?
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
Yeah, I am.
Well, this world is just full of surprises. I assume that
It is.
sword is used to cut down enemies interfering with your progress through the Mystery Labyrinth?
You're right. It's a special sword that can interact with things here.
I better materialize the solution keys I got during the investigation, too.
Oh. It sounded wacky.
That was a lot. Here you go.
Do you have to vomit them out every time?
What? Should I use a different hole instead?
Sorry, please don't mind her.
Alright, we're all set. Now, let's unriddle this Mystery Labyrinth. Our target is the true culprit who preys on the truth.
Oh,
I understand that progressing through this Mystery Labyrinth will allow us to obtain the truth. But what happens to us if we can't find it?
We'd be lost, wandering around here forever.
But as long as we reach the truth, it doesn't matter how much
just go
time we
straight
spend.
though. How do you get lost?
Oh, I forgot to mention this, but there's a time limit for solving the Mystery Labyrinth.
What? There wasn't one last time.
There's a limit to how long you can stay in here. Stick around too long and your soul will leave your body behind.
That's dumb.
Your soul will wander until it's eventually absorbed by the Mystery Labyrinth, and you vanish entirely. In other words, you die.
Why are you laughing? You should have told me this a long time ago!
Oh, relax. Quit whining. A detective is bound to die anyway. Isn't that right, Hallara?
It's no different from our usual line of work. A detective's life is always on the line.
See?
Just wanted to see.
Listen up, Master. You might learn something.
You're taking this awfully well, Hallara.
Okay, so no time limit on the screen. Or
What's this?
They seem to represent the 4 crime scenes.
oh,
I assume that solving.
Oh,
You see? So what's first? How about starting with the clock tower?
if the numbers are set chronologically, then the clock tower would be the 4th locked room mystery.
like a bath or something.
Are you going to the...
This is an exact replica of the clock tower.
No, I can only do that when I hit you so hard in the head. It looks to me like the crime scene material.
The 4th locked room is the latest.
That's right.
What are the details of the case?
The crime was a locked room murder inside the storage room of a clock tower. In the middle of the room was a woman's corpse covered in countless nails.
Which means that's the corpse.
Yeah, there were also lots of dolls nailed to the walls. It looked just like one of those bizarre crime scenes left behind by that nailman guy from the urban legend.
Hence the nailman killings. From the look of it, the door was locked from the inside.
Yeah, it was locked until the body was discovered.
There's only one window, and its shutters were down as well. I see. So the shutters were locked too.
This is the 3rd floor of the clock tower. It's too high up to jump from here.
So it really is a locked room mystery.
Hey! If this is a locked room, aren't we stuck in here too? Oh no! Master! You're trapped unless you solve this mystery!
Great.
Otherwise, you'll run out of time and your soul gets snuffed out! You better hurry!
Hey! Huh?
I see.
Where did the culprit
So that's how to
leave
make the
from?
questions appear.
I'm surprised you're so calm after seeing that.
Hey.
Here,
Would have to be the window, right?
it has.
Oh, was I wrong?
The culprits must.
And your reason?
When I arrived at the scene, the window shutters were closed. It was wet underneath the window, but I could tell it was already starting to dry.
Which means the window was open not too long ago.
It's likely the culprit escaped through the window and closed the shutters on the way out.
Is it possible to close the shutters from the outside?
Yes, this style of shutter automatically locks, so if you let go of the shutters at the right height, its momentum pulls it down. And once down, it locks all on its own. In other words, the culprit held up the shutters while moving outside. Once they let go, it automatically locked.
In that case, let's try leaving this locked room in the same way!
Right, let's try it.
The Nailman killings have already been solved.
Oh,
Is
it's
he
him.
that peacekeeper?
It's a mystery, Phantom! The people covering up the case in the real world are manifested like that here to stop us!
You think the culprit really escaped from here? This high up? If you fall, you die. Why don't you give it a try?
Help!
down with you.
We can't leave a guest behind, Halara! It would be downright unmannerly! It's so simple.
Oh. Press the correct button when you think they're the correct answer to goes at you. Guess they're gonna keep going. Be careful. Damage if you.
Yuma, the Mystery Labyrinth is a manifestation of a mystery. So solving it will get us out of this, right?
I think so.
The culprit wouldn't have fallen out of the window like we did. They would need a tool to get up and down.
A tool?
Like a ladder,
You
maybe?
should have found something during the investigation. I was helping you, after all. You must have seen the answer with your own eyes. Try to remember.
Master, concentrate!
For the culprit you from the high location.
No, I can't dodge it.
What? Did I not hit it?
Master, concentrate!
Must be it. That's it. We found the burnt remains of that rope in the incinerator at the church. The culprit
I actually don't
used
remember
rope
that.
to escape through the window. No, I can't dodge it.
Oh, you can't dodge things? Just like hit it?
No, I can't dodge it.
What do you mean? I pressed it.
No, I can't dodge it.
Oh, so that was wrong.
No, I can't dodge it.
How do I? Oh, do I just like let it go through? Oh, okay.
The nail that was stuck in the doll under the window had some rub marks on it. The culprit must have tied the rope there. That's why those nails have been hammered in below the window.
It
That makes
would be
sense.
possible to climb down a rope simply hooked onto a window, unless you've had special training for it. There's no way an amateur could manage it. That can't be how things went down.
In that case, it couldn't have been an ordinary rope. It must have been...
What's that? I can't hear you!
Don't worry, I'm right here with you. In spirit, anyway.
There's
Belt?
no way I can dodge it!
It wasn't a belt.
It wouldn't be possible to
Safety
climb
line,
down a
maybe?
rope simply hooked onto a window, unless you've had special training for it. There's no way an amateur could manage it. That can't be how things went down.
In that case, it couldn't have been an ordinary rope. It must have been...
What's that? I can't hear you!
Don't worry, I'm right here with you. In spirit, anyway.
There's no way I can dodge it!
Oh, wrong again, huh?
It wouldn't be possible to climb down a rope simply hooked onto a window, Unless you've had special training for it. There's no way an amateur could manage it. That can't be how things went down.
In that case, it couldn't have been an ordinary rope. It must have been...
What's that? I can't hear you!
Don't worry, I'm right here with you. In spirit, anyway.
Oh, it was a rope lat?
We're alive, I think.
Yuma, are you okay?
Yeah, thanks.
Oh,
You
I
saved
forgot that
me
was
a
my
lot.
character.
Correct.
That's my
It's all
character's
thanks
name.
to me. Money well spent, no?
Well, it was a lot of money.
Come on! Are you two just gonna keep staring at each other all day? Let's get out of this locked room!
Right.
So this is the rope ladder in question. It certainly would help you escape. The details of the case are still unclear to me. Was this found in the church's incinerator?
That's right. It didn't concern me at the time, but it makes sense now. The rope can be folded in the middle, and then the ends can be connected together. And that's how they made a rope ladder.
What makes you so sure it was used here?
The nail under the window showed signs of friction from a rope, and had some yellow fibers on it. A clergy member showed me the rope's burnt remains, and I noticed it was the same yellow color. And there were footprints on the ground below the window of the clock tower, facing the wall. Thinking about it now, these were clearly signs that someone climbed down the rope ladder and landed there.
Wait, wasn't the rope ladder hitched on that nail? How did they get it down from the bottom?
The culprit could have cut it one rung at a time as they descended. By the time they reached the bottom, it would have been one long single rope, which they could easily pull down.
Oh.
The window's shutters fell due to its weight and locked automatically, completing the locked room.
Yep, that's a stellar deduction. Major props. To me for training you!
What's this? Oh, it's him.
The culprit used that rope ladder to escape the clock tower. What of it?
Back!
That doesn't change our verdict at all. The watchmaker is the culprit.
Master, boom kill the mystery phantom blocking your path!
Yeah!
Yeah. Huh? Oh. Visiting deathmatch. Year of Heights door key.
These deductions of yours are unnecessary. It's clear who the culprit is. The watchmaker was nearby at the time of the crime. The watchmaker was also at the scene. And he had a hammer for the nails. In other words, he committed the crime. After committing the crime, just as you deduced, he created that locked room. And escaped via the rope ladder.
Wait, how do I slash? Oh, I pressed the wrong button.
But
These deductions of yours are unnecessary. It's clear who the culprit is. The watchmaker was nearby
I was
at the
supposed to
time
push.
of the crime. The watchmaker was also at the scene. And he had a hammer for the nails. In other words, he committed the crime.
Oh,
After committing the crime, just as you deduced, he created that locked room.
that's not it.
say,
Okay, it was the next one. It's the next one.
These deductions of yours are unnecessary.
it's clear who the culprit is. The watchmaker was nearby at the time of the crime. The watchmaker was also at the scene.
And he had a hammer for the nails.
In other words, he committed the crime.
Crime.
After committing
In the crime, just as
you
you
deduced, he
created that locked room. And escaped via the rope ladder.
This is the truth.
The watchmaker is afraid of heights. He couldn't even look out the windows as he went up the tower. No way he climbed a rope ladder that high up. So it's impossible for him to have committed the crime. He's not the nail man.
Damn you!
You said these mystery phantoms try to cover up the case, right? Which means the Peacekeeper Seth is trying to do just that.
I don't know why, but it's clear the Peacekeepers are involved with this case.
Perhaps it is connected to Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. All the more reason to seize the truth. Let's go.
Right.
Jeez, who's the protagonist here?
Also through.
By the way, Yuma, about your sword. Does it only work on cues and mystery phantoms?
The solution blade works against anything in the mystery labyrinth. So don't cut your allies by mistake, Master.
You could have told me that sooner.
Can I use that sword?
Ooh, so sorry. Only Master is able to use it because he made a pact with yours truly. You may be under the effects of coalescence, but you're just an extra here, Hellara. So, nope, you can't use the solution blade.
I was merely curious. Regardless, it's best I act as support, since I don't have any memories of what happened. Let's return to the case. Assuming the watchman...
Halara, during the investigation, I think I understand that rope was found inside.
In other words, whoever prompt...
Wait, you two... Hey! Check it out!
Persons with access to.
We're back to the original spot.
So, we cleared the first route. We just need to keep this up and go through each shrine one by one to gather clues about the culprit, which supposedly leads to solving the real-life case. I'm starting to understand how the mystery labyrinth operates.
You learn fast.
If you're so impressed, why don't you just...
Oh, are you...
No, I'm...
We're short on time.
I can't... What do we do next? You can choose whichever you want, so...
Let's...
I actually don't know what I'm most confident. Let's just do one. And
The first lock, an old geezer, was nailed to the... If you think you...
that was the
Are you going
casino
to
one.
the-
That's right. Actually, What a spike.
Oh, did we get trapped inside a locked room again? But if the mystery isn't solved, then I won't escape this place. Trapped in a cramped room with these two. Sounds kind of fun, actually.
I have no intention of playing along with your fantasies. Yuma, hurry up and take care of this.
Yeah, okay. This is where I used Halara's Forte with my coalescence for the first time. Post-cognition allowed us to see the crime scene as it was in the past. Some things were obviously different. Those are most suspicious.
Oh. Vent.
Here,
Has to be somebody small.
I know. What about the vent?
You believe the culprit escaped through the vent?
Yeah?
Yes, I'm sure of it. When I saw the crime scene with your post-cognition, the screws on the four corners of the vent cover were removed. Which means the culprit must have escaped from there.
How ludicrous. You're saying the culprit escaped from the vent? That's impossible.
Master, poke him full of holes until he's a makeshift golf course.
What does that mean?
Oh, here we go. Reasoning deathmatch. Okay, secret club, door key, nails. What nails?
How ludicrous. They used the vent. That's utterly impossible. Think of where that vent is. Isn't it pretty high up? There's no way you could get there. Even if the cover was removed.
Well, it's not it.
Then
If the cover. You use the nails.
How ludicrous. They used the vent.
That's utterly impossible. Think of where that vent is. Isn't it pretty high up? There's no way you could get there. Even if the cover was removed. There's no foothold to use to reach it. No
Ah,
one could get out through the vent.
Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's continue.
But
How ludicrous. They used the vent. That's utterly impossible. Think of where that vent
isn't it pretty
high up. There's no way you could get
there?
Even if the
Cover was removed. There's no foothold to use to reach it. No one
could get out.
through the vent.
Oh shoot. Okay, no, that was the one.
How ludicrous. They used the vent. That's utterly impossible. Think of where that vent
Isn't it pretty?
high up.
There's
No
no
way you could get there. Even if the cover was removed.
There's no foothold to use to reach it. No one could get out through the vent.
I slashed it. What are you talking about?
How ludicrous. They used the vent. That's utterly impossible. Think of where that vent is. Isn't it pretty high up? There's no way you could get there. Even if the
Cover was removed. There's no foothold to use to reach it.
I'll slash through this mystery.
That's what the nails
Some
were
of the
for.
nails stuck in the bottom of the vent were bent downward. The culprit used the nails driven into the wall as the weight caused the...
So you're forced to fight this way.
Yeah, no
However, solving the mystery itself was simple. Did you find that out using my post?
Yeah. Without your help, this case...
You'll never be considered a full-fledged detective.
Sorry.
You got
Ugh.
locked. Anyway, let's head out.
Right, let's...
The fuck?
The Mystery Labyrinth. Such a bizarre place. I must ask, is there no way to escape besides solving the mysteries?
You mean like an emergency exit? Unfortunately, I don't think that exists.
An emergency exit, huh? Well, there is one. Kinda.
There is?
But it doesn't solve anything. You'll just go right back to the mess you came from. Besides, to use the emergency exit, you'll have to pay a heavy, heavy price.
And that is...
Don't worry about it. Using it here wouldn't help anyway. So, never mind. Just concentrate on solving the mystery.
Got it.
There it is! Another treasure! So, who's gonna open the treasure chest this time? How about, whoever looks like they'd win a character popularity poll? Oh, that's me! Alright! Another solution key!
Looks like another clue leading us toward the culprit.
Someone pen.
Considering the culprit used those nails as footing, they would have to be nimble. And given the size of the vent, only someone thin could fit through it.
Oh, are we saying it's either
So
the girl
culprit must be thin.
or it's the
We're
main
narrowing down the
priest
possibilities
himself?
Quite nicely.
Keep it
I
up,
think
Master.
it's going to be.
All
This
thanks
is
to
my
training.
prediction and not like a spoiler. Might be the priest dude. He seems a little off.
Alright,
Number 2. Right.
the second locked room mystery occurred 3 months ago in that mansion. corpse was inside the study, and the room's key was
Oh,
underneath
yes,
the
yes, I
corpse.
remember, yeah.
If you think you're up for it, then let's solve this thing. Are you going to the second locked room?
I am.
There are dolls nailed across the room. The victim is nailed down in the same manner. And the culprit was also missing from this room? It shares common traits with the other mailman killings.
And we're trapped again. Looks like you gotta solve the mystery of this locked room, or we're not leaving.
I'll try. The
Leave
door
from?
was locked and the only key. There are no windows, so how?
Wasn't there like a small vent or something, or like a thing on top of a door? Fake.
It's too
Hey.
small.
Yes.
You can't escape through.
Here.
The door. They just walked.
This has to be the spot.
I guess they just walked out the
To leave
door.
the room, the culprit had to have taken this door to the hallway.
Huh? There's nothing special about that.
But there's no other possibility. There isn't another entrance or exit.
But the door itself was locked and the key was found under the corpse, right? After locking it from outside in the hallway, how did the culprit enter the room and put the key under the corpse?
Try it. Everything must be verified.
Sure.
Makes a good point. Yeah, I gotta try it.
After committing the crime, the culprit went out to the hallway with the key in hand. They then locked the door. Assuming that's the only way to create this locked room, the problem is...
What are you going to do with that key in your hand, Master? Don't tell me you still have no idea.
How did they get the key
Let
back
me think
in?
this over. We should go back inside for now. Huh?
Looks like we're locked out.
This is bad, Master! You better hurry or you'll fall into the abyss!
What do I do?
Calm down. You just need to solve the mystery. Doing that will open the path. You can do it, can't you?
Yes, I'll try.
We have to put the key back in the locked room, right? In that case...
That's right. The key could be slid through the gap in the vent cover above the door. And if they managed to throw the key right under the corpse from here... It
Okay.
stopped. But nothing happened.
That seemed like
The
super
door was
obvious,
still
but okay.
closed.
If it was wrong, a trap would have activated. So we're on the right track about the key being thrown in.
But there's more to it than that. If you simply threw it in, it'd be impossible to position it under the corpse.
Unless they got a
See.
good aim.
So this is the vital clue for this locked room.
You
I'm
know?
beginning to understand what happened here.
Lara, have you already solved the trick to this locked room?
You haven't?
Hey, quit playing hard to get and tell us. Or just me. You can whisper it in my ear.
If you want information from me, you'll have to pay a fitting price in Xi'an. Of course, I don't work for cheap.
You
We know
really
that.
are
That's
a
your
devil.
shtick.
Trying
Been
to
saying
take
that the whole
money from a
goddamn
death
time.
god, huh?
We know
The
that.
key was definitely tossed inside. But that doesn't explain how it got under the corpse. So, how did the culprit pull off that trick after tossing the key in?
Oh, wait.
Maybe the
Wasn't like the
corpse
blood
was
thing like
moved.
a
That would
reason?
explain how it was on top of the key. But how do you move a body from outside a locked room?
Aww, the way's completely blocked off.
But the only things here that can block our progress are mysteries, right?
That's true. So, we just need to solve the mystery.
At least give me a heads up first.
It says, how was the corpse moved?
I've been trying to figure it out for a while, but...
Evidence was left at the scene.
Huh?
If you look at the evidence, you'll understand what tool the culprit used to pull this off.
Tool?
That's all the advice I'll provide. You must figure out the rest yourself if you wish to be a true detective.
I'm guessing a magnet, but I could be
got it.
wrong.
Got it? You just want the mystery solved for you, huh? I can tell, because I'm your mentor. So, I'll help you out. Are you ready? You better be.
Huh? Ready for what?
Lay it all out, Master! Try to solve it lickety-split!
Okay, I think it is. Okay, I was thinking magnet, but that's not it.
Are you just gonna leave me here?
Trying to find the letter.
Nice! Great!
Ring.
Go, go, go! Nice! Great! Nice!
I got it.
That's right. There was evidence of a thin string being used at the scene of the crime. A sturdy and thin string like a fishing line must have been used to move the body.
Huh.
You would think a tiny string could move a whole corpse.
There he is again! That rude and gloomy guy!
That deduction is wrong. You're wrong.
What could be wrong about it? Master sounded really confident just now.
Listen. The nails in that corpse's leg pierced through his body and into the floor. Which means the corpse was fixed in place. So how could the corpse be moved?
Oh, true. If the corpse was stuck in place, it'd be impossible to move it.
Indeed. It would be impossible.
Laura, you think so too? So I was wrong the whole time? Huh? The door!
The truth is slipping further away!
Of course it is. Because your deduction is wrong. You people will never reach the truth. This is the end.
Master, let's take him down first!
Yeah.
Resuming deathmatch. What do I have? What are our keys? Doll with eyes gouged out, bloodstains on corpse.
Your deduction is wrong.
Or keep.
Do you have any proof that the corpse was moved? The corpse was fixed in place. It didn't move a millimeter. In fact, that corpse shows no sign it was ever moved. That's an indisputable fact.
Huh?
Right.
When we viewed the scene through postcard, it would have been necessary
Then...
of something being moved.
Your deduction is wrong.
Oh, the
Do you
bloodstains.
have any proof that the corpse was moved? The corpse was fixed in place.
Not it.
Your deduction is wrong.
I think it's the next one.
Do you have any proof that the corpse was moved? The corpse was fixed in place. It didn't move a millimeter. In fact, that corpse shows no sign it was ever moved.
Slash through this mystery.
Uh-huh.
No, there was evidence the body had been moved. The upper and lower parts of the body bled out differently. The blood from the lower body flowed naturally outwards, along the body's outline. But blood from the upper body looks like it flowed in a downward direction, toward his hips. If the corpse was motionless on its back, there wouldn't be such unusual bloodstains. In other words, it's safe to assume the body's position was different from when it was discovered. What? What's this?
Ugh, gross! We gotta hurry and get through that door.
Unusual circumstances. It doesn't matter. As long as the corpse was pinned to the floor, it couldn't be moved. You can't change the truth.
Even this didn't work? Am I just wrong about it all?
No, you're correct. The answer you've reached using the evidence is the truth.
Alara!
There's no doubt a fine string was used in this case. Evidence at the crime scene indicate the corpse was moved. So all that remains is to answer, how was the pinned body moved? That bizarre bloodstain holds the clue to all of this.
The bloodstain? If the bloodstain is the clue for how the body could be moved, even while pinned...
Master, we gotta chase after the door! It's getting further away!
Hey, wait!
I won't let you!
Oh shoot. Position. Oops. I was wrong. Oh, it was sitting up, I think. Oh shoot. You were supposed to press the button and I pressed the direction.
That's right. The corpse was sitting up at first.
What was used to sit the body upright? Okay. Why was the corpse lying on its back end? Nailed it. Okay, never mind. Back to the door. Yeah.
It appears this locked room mystery will finally be solved.
Huh? When did that happen?
Maybe you're supposed to recreate the locked room in the same way the culprit did. Master, you know the answer, right? Let's finish this.
Right.
You gotta think like the culprit, Master.
Think about how the culprit created the locked room and follow the same room.
Blood place is suspicious.
Items weren't. Think about how follow the same steps, then inspect the items.
You have to recreate the culprit's locked room.
Maybe you got the order wrong. First, you need to tie the fishing line. Maybe you got the order first.
Maybe?
Maybe you got the first.
First, a knot was... After that, the fit... In terms of sequence, it...
Does this location matter? Master, you said you're looking for...
That's it! It passed through a doll's eye!
That's why it was gouged
Then the
out.
fishing line... Right. The line was then here, behind... Now, it's clear...
Hang on. Why pull the line through the doll first?
To support the body's weight, the line needs to pass through the doll first. Next...
Great work!
There are 3 points with signs of think it over one.
Time.
There are 3 points. Think it over one more. There are 3 points with signs of where. Think it over.
Now, to return the... This kept the corpse's upper torso in place. The culprit exited through the... The key was... If the culprit managed to drop the key next to the corpse... which was supported only by the line,
oh, and that's why like the
face
nails
off
on
top
the
key.
upper body
That's how
part wasn't nailed to the
culprit
ground, but
created
the
locked
legs were.
room.
Okay, so the other two spots were just like there just to trick you. I see. Cool.
The bloodstains were strange. The length of the nails driven into the upper and lower body were different. The nails on the upper half didn't penetrate all the way through the body. But the nails on the lower half went all the way through and into the floor. That was how the lower half could be secured, while the upper half could still be moved around.
That sure was tricky, but you managed to solve the mystery behind it.
A solution key.
Looks like we finally made it to the treasure chest. Speaking of, don't you think that whoever worked the hardest should get to open it? Which is me, of course.
Yeah, like if you want to, just open it. Who cares, man? You and your
is
I had
probably another
personality.
clue leading to the culprit. I'm
Having
not
a-
sure how we use it. Still, it must be used for something. Hold on to it for now.
I was
Let's
not
solve the
confident in
rest.
that one whatsoever.
Right.
The third locked room was a murder that happened 1 month ago in the art gallery storage in Ginma district. Pictures and paint were scattered all around the spot where a woman was boom killed. If you think you're up for it, then let's solve this thing! Are you going to the third locked room? Did we get stuck inside a locked room again?
This was the corpse that was discovered by that worshipper and the art gallery employee. At the time of discovery, the door was locked and the key was nailed to a doll inside the room. Aside from the door, the only other entrance is the window, but it opens just enough to fit a finger in. The frame itself is too small for even a child to squeeze through. How did the culprit vanish from here?
Where did the cult? Okay.
Here.
Just the door. Great.
I think the culprit could have only escaped from here, but
Nothing's happening. Maybe you made a mistake, Master.
no, that can't be right. It's impossible for anyone to squeeze through that window. They could have only gotten out through the door. I'm sure the culprit had the key and locked the door from the outside after committing the crime.
The culprit just used a copy of the key? Would that really be considered a locked room mystery?
Well, there are only 2 keys to the storage space, and the design makes them impossible to duplicate. I learned that thanks to you, Halara.
One of the keys is always carried by that one employee. It was used when the body was first discovered, right? And the only other key was nailed through a doll onto a painting. So, it is a locked room mystery! Right? Right? Oh, that's totally it.
I see. I suppose you could call it that. Hey, Yuma. Can you go check outside of that window?
Oh, just like before.
Before?
Yeah, you made me do the same thing in the real world when we were investigating this place.
I see. Then the answer has already been confirmed. Very well. This locked room is solved.
Huh? Wait, did you already solve this mystery?
You
course.
haven't?
Up with this, the same
How about
lines.
you go and check outside the window? Then even you will see.
Oh, it unlocked. Looks like you can go outside.
All right, let's go see.
Hey, didn't you already?
Key.
Is this...
Wait,
The culprit. What?
this one's a... I was right. Just
The culprit threw the key inside? Is that really the right answer? Did the culprit...
faster! Hurry up and throw the key!
This is the answer! Oh, it's still coming down!
Wrong.
Faster! Hurry up and throw the key! Your footing's crumbling away! You're gonna fall!
You didn't throw it in because it was nailed to something.
That's the right...
How? Didn't the culprit throw the key in there?
No, the crime scene wouldn't end up... The key was nailed to a paint...
But if the culprit didn't...
You're back. The key.
The key...
Master! You...
I see. So try it out.
Yeah.
Good luck! You have to recreate the culprit's locked room mystery. First, do something about that doll.
There are a few things you have. There are a few things.
All right, first, take the painting.
Nail the key. Prop the painting up against.
Wait, it's too early.
Okay. Nail the key to the. It was the doll first. Then it was the key.
The painting was stood up facing the window. Now the part with the pierced doll is right after that.
Hey.
Then the culprit went outside. The door was locked, and they went to the other side of the storage room.
That leaves you with the problem of what to do with the key. The key was ultimately found inside the storage room.
Doing really bad with this.
I can see the painting and doll through the window, but I can barely fit my hand through the gap.
The doll's got a nail in it, but the problem is that key in your hand, Master.
Yeah, the culprit took the key and then...
On a nail. Nail to the painting.
No. Think about this.
The culprit nailed the key to the painting, along with the doll from outside the window. Finally...
Pulled out the. That wouldn't be.
I pushed the paint. It completes the locked room mystery.
It took some time, but you've reached the truth behind this locked room.
Throwing the key through the window would be obvious. So to mislead us into thinking that was impossible, the key was nailed to a painting which was then pushed over.
It's one thing for an amateur, but a detective wouldn't be tricked by this.
Seriously, only amateurs would get fooled by... Wait, you mean me? Hey, a treasure chest! Who's gonna open this one? We should let the meanest one of us open it.
How would you decide that?
Like this. I'm the meanest. Let's check out this treasure.
That's not really something to brag
What's
about.
wrong?
It's empty.
Huh? Why? After all we went through to solve this locked room.
This must mean solving the third locked room mystery doesn't necessarily bring us any closer to the ultimate truth.
That's terrible. I suddenly feel so tired.
We can't call it quits. We gotta keep going. That's it for all the locked rooms. We make a pretty good team. Don't you think so?
Well, what do we do from here? I see. The way forward is clear. It must be due to solving all of the locked room mysteries. Now let's...
Go. This must be it.
This place is creepy.
Don't be afraid to roll the dice. You must keep pursuing the truth. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Whoa.
Is this some...
What is the meaning of this?
Let me out!
Okay, so yes, the priest or the nun. I don't think it's this guy.
I'm not the culprit! Let me.
Wow, they're all
That guy is on the fence. I don't know.
So now we must pick out the truth.
The true...
Yuma, you solved all the locked room mysteries before you made. You should have all the clues and evidence. To be honest, when I first met you. But my opinion of you has improved. Now tie up all the loot with your logic.
All right.
Ooh, somebody's guilty. My heart's pounding.
Oh, Nail
I'm
Man.
not the nail man!
I'm not the culprit.
I'm not the nail man. How can I be the nail man?
I'm not the nail man!
Hold on. He is injured. How could... Okay, I think it's her. The reason I say that is because why is she injured? Where did that injury come from? Dolls. That could be something she could get. Right? You would probably have an idea. And I forgot, she said she did something before she became a nun. I forgot what it was. I played through this like in the past 3 days, so it's like it kind of mixed together and stuff. So it's me trying to remember based off of my memory. I'm gonna say it's her.
Don't make me kill your ass!
Oh, so I was wrong.
Considering all the...
I'm not the nail man!
I'm not the culprit.
Okay. I guess it was the priest.
The culprit is you, Father.
What? That's an absolute...
It's the hairstyle. I was thinking he was one of the original two that I was picking. I just couldn't nail like the reason why it was him.
Man of the cloth is the culprit. That's impossible. How dare you spew such nonsense?
Right. Do not make baseless accusations. The culprit has to be someone else.
Yuma, can I leave this to you?
It's not a baseless accusation. You're the only one who
He is thin
possibly
enough.
be the culprit.
Also, I should have given it away. It was Nail Man, right? Not Nail Girl. But like, it would have been really cool. Like, oh, we thought it was a man, but it wasn't. You know what I mean? What the heck? What is that? That is lame. Oh, I guess we're fighting him now? Yeah. Death match. Generator, event.
I'm a man of the cloth. Bless them.
That's it.
Not the mailman. That's it. The first one to discover the bodies. The mailman is the worshiper.
Say,
Yeah.
To find a way to prove. I know that, but how?
I'm a man of the cloth.
Vent to the stuff.
I am not the mailman.
Okay, I didn't think that was the right one. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so that's what I was talking. But what's the?
I'm a man of not the mailman.
Probably the next
That's
one.
it. The first one to discover the bodies. The mailman is the worshiper.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, I don't see it.
The rope ladder used in the clock tower's locked room was found in the incinerator, which only clergy can access.
But what was the sentence that I slashed to get that? It was like
The
didn't
worshiper
sound like
may be a
something that
regular
would have made
church
sense.
member, but he's no clergy member. So he's no longer a suspect.
Shut up! Shut up! Ridiculous!
I was just when we first saw this character, he didn't really talk much. So
A member of the church is the culprit? Even so, I am not the culprit. There are others working for the church. Yes, there's the servant. The servant must be the nailman. The servant was able to commit the crimes. To be eliminated as a suspect. He pretended to discover a rope ladder.
what? Jim's car.
Yeah.
A member of the church is the culprit? Even so, I am not the culprit.
there are others working for the church. Yes, there's the servant. The servant
Must be the nailman. The servant was able to commit the crimes. To be eliminated as a suspect. He pretended to discover a rope ladder.
Right.
But
Then
Front row.
A member of the church is the culprit? Even so, I am not the culprit. There are others working for the church. Yes, there's the servant. The servant must be the nailman. The servant was able to commit crimes. To be eliminated as a suspect. He pretended.
I don't know. This one's tough. It's like the sentences don't sound like it makes sense with the E.
even so,
I am not the culprit.
Yeah, no, that's not it either.
others working for the church.
Church. A member of
The church is the culprit. Even so, I am not the culprit. There are others working for the church. Yes, there's the servant.
the servant must be the nailman.
Yeah, I don't know. What the heck?
Was able to
Commit the crimes. A member of the church is the culprit.
That's not it either. What the heck?
Sever a rope ladder.
A member of the church is the culprit? Even so, I am not the culprit. There are others working for the church. Yes, there's the servant. The servant must be the mailman. The servant was able to commit the crimes. To be eliminated as a suspect.
He pretended to
What
discover
the
a
heck?
rope ladder.
Oh, servant was able to commit the crimes.
A member of the church is even so, I am not the culprit.
Servant was able to.
There are others working for the church. Yes, there's the servant. The servant must be the nailman. The servant was able to commit the crimes. I'll flash through this mystery.
Climbing up to the underground casino's window with only nails for footing would require considerable agility. Judging by the size of the window, there's no way someone of his size could have committed the crime.
No, no! Absolute lies!
Non-public information, fishing line, locked room, or plan of
The
stuff.
nun must be the culprit. She's thin and also works at the church. The nun was absolutely able to commit the crimes. It's not like she's afraid of heights. She used the nails to climb. And you know she's always saying, "I'll kill your ass in the name of God." It's clear she's the root of the sword.
Or plan of study room?
The nun must be the culprit. She's thin and also works at the church. The nun was absolutely able to commit the crimes.
It's not like she's afraid of heights. She used the nails to climb. And you know she's always saying,
I'll kill your ass in the name of God.
Oh,
It's
clear she's
the root of the sword.
Say,
oh,
The nun must be the culprit. She's thin and also works at
the church. The nun was absolutely able to commit the crime. It's not like she's afraid of heights.
She used the nails to climb.
And you know she's always saying,
I'll kill
your ass in the name of God. It's clear she's the ruthless sort. The nun must be the culprit.
She's thin and also works at the church. The nun was absolutely able to commit the crimes. This is the truth.
The mansion study's locked room. The culprit tossed the key behind the corpse with perfect aim. With her dominant hand injured, the nun couldn't have done that, which means she's not the culprit. It's It's not the churchgoer, the servant, or the nun. There's only one option left.
Nailman.
Father, it's you. You are the Nailman.
Hey, say something quick. Otherwise, they'll pin me as the culprit.
Well,
You're useless. I am a priest in service to God. I am not the Nailman.
Joker. From Arkham Asylum or Arkham City? I forgot which one.
What god would make you this ugly?
All your proof is nothing but fantasy.
Evident.
You don't have a single piece of hard evidence.
Hard evidence?
But Master, you do! It's easy.
Based on the facts, the priest must be the culprit. The decisive evidence that proves it is... I don't know.
Just tell. I don't understand these games are like this. Of like, you know the answer. It's like, if I did, I wouldn't be panicking. You know what I mean? Just freaking tell. If you know the answer, just tell me, and we'd be done. You know? Instead, it's like, no, you know the answer. Okay.
What do you mean? In short, you must get them to confess.
But like, I get it, right? It's because like the point of the game is like you're supposed to be a detective, and then you're, as a player, you're supposed to be in his shoes and like figure out the answer. But like, it's just the dialogue that gets me. Like, you know, because if the player, like, you know, I'll just use myself. If I ain't smart enough, and I wasn't fully paying attention, then I don't know the answer. Okay. Okay.
Enough with your stupid fantasies. Everything you say is nothing but a fantasy. Do you have any proof?
Oh, I thought footprints would be the same thing.
Everything you say is nothing but a fantasy. Do you have any proof, Uncle? Did you find my fingerprints? Did you find my blood? There's no evidence.
Footprints, brother.
You left clear evidence at the clock tower's crime scene. There were footprints left under the window in the mud. When we inspected them, we found out they perfectly match your footprints.
Impossible! I already burned those shoes in the incinerator.
You gave yourself away.
I swear, I only enacted justice in the name of God.
Looks like it worked. Good job, Yuma.
Thanks.
Kanai Ward is rotten to the core. To save it, someone had to get their hands dirty. Those slain were the evil incarnate that harm others. That's why the people.
He has all the nails right behind him.
Kill them.
Was that there earlier?
Evil must be punished. And
Oh, so he just confessed.
I strangled them, made them suffer. All I did was slay evil.
Confession.
somebody bad enough, they give that name to the Nail Man. And this priest went around killing those people as the Nail Man.
The urban legend offered targets for murder.
A priest is supposed to be the voice of God, but he went around killing.
That doesn't make
people
sense,
because someone
though.
wanted them
I
dead.
was like, if I was a priest and I heard people like, oh, this guy should be dead. Priests,
Terrible.
you know,
It's insane.
supposed to be
think that
religious
he
and stuff,
killed
and
people
like
for a reason like
one
that.
of the things is like
That
to not
could be
kill
said
someone.
about all murders.
So for him to be like, I'll do it,
Insane people kill for
sounds
insane
that's like
reasons.
contradicting itself.
Anyway, you did it, Yuma. My expectations of you weren't wrong after all.
Is it finally over? Huh, nothing's happening. But last time...
Yeah, the soul of the true culprit who created this mystery labyrinth should appear. And since it didn't,
We got him
looks
to
like
confess.
this isn't over yet.
Huh? It's not over?
There are still mysteries related to the Nailman killings within this mystery labyrinth.
But we solved all of the locked rooms and discovered the true identity of the Nailman. Was I wrong? But the priest even confessed to it.
Calm down, Yuma. There's no need to panic. If the Nailman's identity is exposed and all mysteries are yet to be solved, then most likely someone else's agenda is
What that
involved
mean?
in this string of killings.
Someone else's agenda?
Meaning the Nailman didn't work alone.
You mean there's another culprit? But
Yeah, for someone who's a detective, you
If
sure
consider
whine a lot,
yourself to
bro.
be a detective, you must see the truth through to the very end. No mystery could
I mean,
be
yeah,
solved
I know you have like
There's
amnesia and
nothing
stuff,
we
but like,
detectives cannot solve.
I don't know. You gotta grow up a little, bro.
We have to review these
Big homie.
killings from a different perspective. Out of the 4 locked rooms, if any of them were hiding a mysterious secret, it would be the room that's obviously different from the others.
different.
Master, I get the feeling you...
Huh?
Oh, fine. Okay, Master. Lay it up.
The first locked room was. The fourth one was a clock tower. The third one was. Oh, that one weird storage room thing. The second one was the study, and the first one was. No, wait. No, the first one was. Or am I blanking out? Hey, what was the first? The second one was in that mansion. The third one was that like storage room thing. The fourth one was the clock tower. Oh, the first one was the casino. I guess the third one? The victims.
Are you ready to play the Shinigami puzzle? I can't wait.
Okay. Death.
That's right. You won't no. Right.
Is that right though?
Right.
Guess they're right.
A new path's opened up. If so, then the truth.
Yeah, so the today we're gonna do the whole trial or whatever it's called.
I see. So the cause of death for the victim at the art gallery storage is the only one that's different.
Right. The victims in the other locked rooms were all strangled to death. All had strangulation marks and scratches, defensive wounds. The victim in the third locked room had strangulation marks, but no signs of resisting. There's also evidence of blunt trauma to the head, which can be considered the fatal blow.
The marks could have been made after the victim died, so as to appear as if strangulation was the cause of death.
BFT.
The real cause of death is blunt force trauma.
I wonder if the developers of this game was like, okay, what if the person just wasn't running forward, but there was conversation going on? So they made it so that once you ran enough, you held up long enough, or like it fills up a specific bar, and then it will like, all right, here's the door.
Yuma, let's solve this mystery and move on.
Why was the cause of death made to look like strangulation? Coincidence? Work of a copycat? Copycat. Okay.
Right here.
I think I guessed correctly.
The strangulation was faked to imply this crime had the same perpetrator as the other 3 incidents. By making the crime scene as similar as possible,
Oh.
it appeared like the nailman was responsible.
Oh,
for
so that means the nailman only actually killed 3 people.
copycat crime.
This third case, third out of the fourth one, was just like for funsies. This was somebody else then.
Among the string of mailman killings,
That has to be why the mystery labyrinth still remains, even after.
I think it's the
discovering
big guy.
So who is the
indeed, we need.
All right.
I don't think it's her. It can't be the kid. Can't be the kid.
No.
Oh, it's not him.
me.
Oh, maybe it's the fourth dude? Okay. Yeah.
I told you already. I have nothing to do with this. You are the copy. Huh? Me? I told you all about the nailman, and he. And now you think I'm a murderer? Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, he looks like
This
you.
is crazy. Your investigation isn't worth shit. I'll crush you to dust, you filth!
What's with the strings, though? You know? The strings. Deathmatch. We got here. Woman's corpse. Past nailman murders. Victim's neck.
Why accuse me of being the culprit?
Compound.
I was just first on the scene. Why do you think I'm a copycat criminal? It could have all been the nailman.
That was not it.
The cause of death was just different each time, yeah?
Why accuse me of being the culprit? I was just first on the scene. Why do you think I'm a copycat criminal? It could have all been the nailman. The
Okay, no, I knew that was. It might be the first one here. Oh, I guess not.
Well,
I knew it. Why accuse me of being the culprit? I was just first up.
why do you think I'm a copycat criminal? It could have all been the mailman.
The cause of death.
It's just different inside, yeah? And even if there was a copycat criminal, why is it me?
Herman could be the copycat.
Then that could be the copycat.
Anyone could have done it. I'll slash through this mystery.
The cause of death in the art gallery was blunt force trauma, faked as a strangling to resemble the Nailman's MO. But the murders all being strangulations wasn't made public right away. The only ones who knew that were those who actually set foot on the crime scenes. That includes the Nailman himself, the Peacekeepers, and the first eyewitnesses on the scene. Which means you! You could have committed the murder in the art gallery.
Ran away.
Master, after him!
Here it is.
He was always suspicious, but because the real Nailman was someone else, I didn't connect the dots. He was fascinated by the Nailman, and by studying him, he eventually knew more about him than anyone else. Ultimately, he became the Nailman.
It's ironic that he exposed his own crime by knowing too much about the other ones.
Master, the truth
Do I have to actually run up the entire staircase?
banging like crazy!
Oh, thank goodness.
Banging?
You don't have to draw that much if you didn't want people to actually climb the entire thing. Just draw enough. You know what I'm saying? Just enough.
Go away! I won't let you! You have the truth!
Looks like we've arrived at the final stage.
If we make him submit, Master.
Oh, it's the one I have to like kick punch the walls and stuff. Forgot the buttons. The wall is square, I know that.
Let's do this, Master.
You will never destroy this port! Damn you! Stop it! Shut up! Damn this! Stop with your lies!
Oh, is he the ultimate bad guy?
I'm not the culprit! How dare you accuse me when you have no proof! You didn't even check the crime scenes back then!
Okay, you didn't even check.
You're wrong!
That was the wrong one answer?
Come on!
What?
You're wrong!
forte? But you're not supposed to talk about the powers, right? That's dumb.
Not the culprit, not the victim, but how it appeared when a third party first entered.
That run animation is very weird.
Use post-cognition to gather
It looks
the
very
evidence.
unnatural. It's just the angle, I guess. I don't know.
Wrong! Shut up!
This stuff is very satisfying, though.
Get away from me, damn it! Why you? Get away from me! Get away! Get away! Who cares if you use post-cognition? You only saw what I saw as the first person on
Yeah,
scene.
it just looks funny.
No clue will help lead you to the culprit. You're never gonna find the culprit. What you saw is only what I saw the moment the corpse was discovered.
Okay, what you saw is only what I saw the moment in person. Non-public information. Are you kidding me?
Come on!
Well, that looks like the right answer.
Halara's post.
After a little bit of reading, it helps. So.
This is the truth of the case.
So wait, yeah, are we saying that in this case, this is the big bad guy? Not the priest who actually killed the other three? You know? This guy he did one.
Master, finish him! Shove all your evidence into the...
This one definitely not my favorite. I did like the first case more. Okay, deduction denouncement or denouement? What is that? Okay. Okay. Nail man. Victim of the first hints? Okay. Where did the culprit leave the room from? And this is the casino one. Would have to be the vent. Okay. Climbs up to the vent. What did the culprit use to climb the wall? Nails. And this is the priest. What did the culprit tie to the vent? Oh. Fishing line? Moves to the wall. What did the culprit what did the culprit pass the line through? Doll's eyes. What? Oh, wrong button. It shows it in this picture right here. Oh, I guess it's supposed to be like that? Or like... No, it's like this, yeah. Okay, where did the culprit pass the line through last? It shows at the picture at the bottom, but... What was nailed to the doll? What did the culprit use to escape? Oh, a rope ladder. I'm doing pretty good for this one. This one I know the... What did the culprit use to destroy the evidence? This is the incinerator thing. Be this one. Because they mentioned it multiple times. But I guess he didn't burn it all the way through or something? I don't know. Who is the nail man? Oh, okay. The priest is the nail man. But the other guy, whatever his name is the nail man copycat. Worshipper. That's it. Unraveled. So 2 people are going to jail, I guess? But like, why did he... Oh, well, because he's a worshiper, so I guess he just really likes that stuff.
A series of locked room murders based on an urban legend. Will we discover the true identity of the Nail Man? Truth bombs are about to be dropped. Time for the deduction denouement.
To solve the mystery of
He looks
the
cooler, though.
events, we have to know who the Nail Man is first. The Nail Man is an urban legend of Conyward. You write down the name of someone you want dead, and drive a nail through it and a doll to a tree behind the church. And the Nail Man will kill that person for you with a countless number of nails.
A string of murders exactly like that urban legend began half a year ago.
All of the crime scenes featured a corpse and dolls nailed down within a locked room.
6 months ago.
The first murder happened 6 months ago at a secret club in Kamasaki District.
The victim was none other than the geezer who owned the place, and the cause of death was strangulation. I heard the buy-in to place a bet was pretty steep, and cheating was rampant, so it was obviously a scummy place.
The key to the door was inside of a glass. And the vent that connects outside looked too high for escape to be possible.
The culprit used the nails driven into the wall as footholds to climb. The proof?
The thing about criminals like this,
The vent was not straight
never
down
clean
the
up
top,
after themselves. Know what I mean?
so it could easily be removed and used as an escape route. The second murder happened 3 months ago. It was at a mansion near Ginma District.
The victim was some real estate agent who lived there, and the cause of death was again strangulation. He made a lot of money through shady real estate deals, so of course someone would be out to get him.
The door to the crime scene was the only possible entrance. But the key to that door was underneath the nailed-down victim. After the culprit escaped, some sort of trick was used to get the key back into the room.
A fishing line passed from the vent through the eye socket of the doll and propped up the upper body of the corpse. All that was left was to exit the room, lock it, throw the key in from the vent, and boom! You got yourself a locked room mystery!
The key was tossed under the victim from the vent, and once the fishing line was retrieved, the corpse's upper body fell over, completing the crime scene.
The nails on the upper body didn't pierce through completely, so it wasn't nailed down at all.
The third murder happened 1 month ago in an art gallery storage room in Ginma District.
That I messed up.
The Sphinx
Hide.
death was blunt force trauma. She was a pretty lady who let her looks get to her head, and she got boom killed.
The key to the storage room was nailed to a painting through a doll. Another trick was used to get the key back inside the room here.
The painting with a doll nailed to it was propped up against the window, and then the culprit left the room. They nailed the key to the painting through the window.
Why did they leave the key?
Bam! All done!
Why didn't he just take the key? I'm not saying that like I endorse this bad guy. I just don't understand why he did what he did.
Now, there's been another murder at the clock tower in Kanai Ward.
The woman's cause of death was strangulation. Since you told that kid you'd take care of it, we gotta solve this case.
The clock tower crime scene is rather high up on the 3rd floor. The door was locked from the inside, and the window shutters were also locked. But there was rainwater under the window, and the nails in 2 of the dolls had rub marks.
In other words, the culprit must have hung a rope ladder from the dolls to escape out the window. With my logic, anything is possible.
Why are you imitating Halara? Anyway, the killer cut their footing on the way down from the window. That way, they could just pull on one side of the rope to retrieve the whole thing.
The shutters come down under their own weight, so they locked once the rope was collected. I'm surprised you noticed the auto-locking feature. You sure love your shutters, Master.
The rope ladder was collected, then burned in the church incinerator, which only clergy have access to.
That's how we know the mailman must be someone from the clergy.
But one question arose from this. The mailman killings share one more characteristic. All the victims were murdered by strangulation. This piece of information wasn't publicized.
The cause of death in the art gallery murder was blunt force trauma. The strangulation marks were added later.
Which means that it was someone mimicking the mailman. But I already know the identity of this copycat killer. First, the mailman must be someone thin enough to pass through the vent.
Someone with the skills to throw the key with precision.
And a clergy member with access to the incinerator.
I was like, what is that red that was on his face? That was just something. But do I hear narration?
Strangled to death.
Because he was the first witness in each case, the person capable of replicating the mailman's crimes is...
The Worshipper! You're the copycat criminal!
This is the truth of the case!
What's that?
It's the truth. The soul of the true culprit who built this mystery labyrinth.
I see. It looks otherworldly, but there's an ominous air around it.
Thank you, Halara. I was only able to make it this far thanks to you.
I only kept my part of the deal. You made the right choice hiring me. But I will say one thing. You've taken another step toward being a detective. That much is certain. I, Halara Nightmare, acknowledge you.
Really, Halara? You do?
Wowee, huh?
All right, all eyes on Shinigami.
What's about to happen?
Oh, isn't it obvious? It's the moment we've all been waiting for! Time to boot kill the bad guy! Surging bloodlust. overflowing despair. The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case. Death to all deplorables. Ruin to the vile
I didn't realize her scythe had an eyeball. And she loves it. E.
Father?
That's right. By the result, they had to die.
What's going on? What happened to those two?
There's no pulse. They're dead.
I was gonna say the concept of like you figured it out, and then once you figure it out, they die. Is like well, that kind of defeats the purpose of doing this whole trial thing.
The mystery labyrinth crumbles when you reap the soul of the true culprit. Then, the cause of the mystery labyrinth's creation pays the price by vanishing with it. I knew this would happen, but it still hurts to see someone die before my eyes. It's like I killed them myself. No, I did kill them. I killed them with the ruthless blade of the truth.
There. Humans boom kill cows and pigs all the time and eat them. You don't feel bad about that, right?
That'd be gross.
These were the souls of deranged murderers. At least you
But also, they are killers.
If you look at it
You know?
that way,
Technically, I didn't like stab them or shoot them or something. You know?
It's not so simple when it comes to people dying.
Did you people do this? Did you kill them with some kind of poison?
Hey, hold on. I have no idea what's going on here. Too much is happening all at once.
We shall talk at headquarters.
He just sounds evil with the way he breathes.
Immediately.
Is it just me, or are things more complicated now than before entering the mystery labyrinth?
Oh, you want help? Are you going to rely on me again? Oh, fine.
Huh?
I can't say no when you ask for help.
What the heck?
Everyone!
Ah! He came back to life!
Sorry about that. You see, I'm actually the main.
Oh, that's clever. Or that's funny.
These are my final words, so I can't lie. I'm the Nailman. The worshipper laying there is just a copycat criminal. Search the church for the tools used in each crime. I'm sure you'll find plenty of evidence. If you think I'm lying, go ahead and check it out.
That's funny.
Thanks.
I didn't know you could do that. But that was a super lazy confession. Will it work?
That should do it. We even have witnesses, so this case is closed.
The priest mumbled something, but I couldn't quite hear him. Anyway, everyone here will be taken to Amaterasu Corporation at once.
What?
It wasn't effective at all.
Hey.
You're so stubborn. This is why I hate authority.
What do we do?
Wait, I hear
Michael?
something.
Oh.
Huh? What now?
Oh, someone on a motor.
Motorbike. Something is heading this way at an alarming speed.
Character being introduced.
It can't be.
Where is that
There's two
coming
people.
from?
No.
They just killed him?
Who are you?
You dare speak so carelessly? Who do you think I am?
The hero who defends peace and order in Kanai Ward. Director of the Amaterasu Peacekeepers.
What is with these names?
The Honorable Yomi Hellsmile.
The Peacekeeper's director?
So he is the head of the Peacekeepers.
His name is Yomi.
Now
What's
you
her
know,
name then?
small fry. Bow down.
Looks evil. Yeah, he's called a peacekeeper.
What are you doing here?
No need to be alarmed. Benevolent Director Yomi is here to help. Oh, excuse me for the late introduction.
That's a cool name, though.
I am Vice Director of the Peacekeepers, Martina Electro.
Electro. Oh, what the heck?
She's my beloved right hand. No one else gets to have her.
What's with him?
Master, be careful.
I see.
This Yomi guy is dangerous.
Huh?
I've never seen anyone emit such a dangerous aura before.
He's that bad?
So, what brings you here?
Oh, right. I was so focused on my beloved right hand that I completely forgot.
As mentioned earlier, Director Yomi is here to help.
Oh, he's fine. I
hear
thought they
you've
killed
been
him.
troubled by Seth's unreasonable treatment. Is that right?
Huh?
Director Yomi, what is going on here? Why am I...
We had discovered you've been receiving sizable kickbacks for facilitating donations meant for the church.
Dealing with dirty money. Oh, so he was actually a bad guy helping out the freaking nail man.
Clean up all the nailman killings. After all, it would be troublesome to lose access to all that money if the priest was arrested as the nailman.
Wait, please. Director Yomi, I did this under your orders.
I mean, he is a villain.
Did you say something? Because I didn't hear a thing.
I only did this because you ordered me to.
Seth, you make me sad. I'm the hero and defender of peace in this city. My peacekeepers are proud soldiers of that mission. And yet,
I love
you
it.
let yourself be corrupted. How could you? Seth, for the sake of the peacekeepers
What?
and the peace of Kanai Ward, die.
Taking advantage of your position as a peacekeeper executive is a serious crime. The punishment must be severe.
But
They're dragging him. He's probably wasn't even
I'm
lying.
annoyed my own underling would betray me like this. I'm so annoyed, I'd go insane if I didn't toy around.
They
with
probably
my beloved
bang
right hand.
a lot.
It's an honor.
He's terrible. Like a lizard cutting off its own tail to survive.
someone like him is in charge of the Peacekeepers?
Don't look him in the eyes. Don't talk to him either. possible don't even breathe the same air as
Okay,
him.
off you go. See you later.
It's probably too late for that.
Well then. To our ship
You weren't
for
playing
brains friends
detective.
playing detective. Looks like I have
Solve
to
that
give you a
mystery.
warning.
Oh, Scooby-Doo.
Know your place in my city and stay there. Follow the rules and don't disturb our peace. Or I'll need you to die.
In this city, Director Yomi is both the law and the Peacekeepers itself. Defying us means you defy law and order. You will receive fitting treatment for such behavior.
Before, you were insignificant specks of dust. But now that you've banded together, you've become an eyesore. Detectives, my ass. Shit.
Wow. That's not very nice.
People always say
Let's
right
go.
hand, but what about left
Beloved
hand?
right hand.
What if some people are left hand dominant?
Yes, Director Yomi.
Looks like we've been targeted by someone dangerous.
Yeah, thanks to you. One wrong move and it would have been all over. You got that?
I'm sorry, but
No buts. None. How did this happen anyway?
Laura, help me out. Please explain what happened. You said you acknowledged me as a detective, didn't you?
What? When did I say that?
Huh?
It's such a shame, Master. Everything that happens in the Mystery Labyrinth gets forgotten.
What?
Helara's memory must have been wiped after entering and leaving the labyrinth. Nothing inside the Mystery Labyrinth can be taken into the real world. Not even memories.
You are no help. Yami, you are
Unless you have a contract with yours truly, that is.
But I thought Halara and I had finally reached an understanding.
Memories from up until you enter the Mystery
So that means all this time
Labyrinth
in the
will
labyrinth,
debt you owe for your
you could have just kept asking her to do stuff.
That's awful.
You wouldn't have added it up.
Hey, Yuma, are you listening? You better make sure this doesn't happen again.
By the way, Chief, our submarine office is tipping over. Are you sure the Peacekeepers didn't mess with it?
What? Seriously? I have to go back and repair it. Yuma, help me out. Follow me.
Yuma, it was supposed to be time for your solution, but we've ended up in a mess.
Huh? Yeah.
Before they could be accused, the true culprit suddenly died. It's my first time dealing with such a thing. Still, I do remember this. You did your absolute best to try and solve the case.
Huh?
What?
You should be proud.
Halara.
Look, the chief is calling for you. You should go.
Right. Thank you.
Winked. Maybe she does know something. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. We solved. I think this is case 1. The case we did previously, the train, I believe, is case 0.
Are you serious?
A Peacekeeper executive was taking bribes from the church?
If Director Yomi said so, it would be considered the truth, even if it isn't.
What about the priest being the nail man?
It's going to be publicly announced as the truth. It appears the priest's strong desire to save others turned him into the nail man. He saw people wishing for revenge as they hammered those nails in the forest and decided he needed to save them. That was the motive, though it could all be a story made up by the Peacekeepers.
So what about the kitty cat criminal?
You mean the copycat?
That one was already publicized as well. They say the copycat did it out of admiration for the real nail man.
And in the end, he felt so much guilt that he poisoned himself? None of this really makes any sense.
That sure didn't look like death by poison to me.
It was me! I did it along with that detective kneeling in penitence over there.
It would make more sense to assume Yomi killed them somehow. Especially when you consider the timing. He'd do it without batting an eye.
Yomi Hellsmile, the director of the Peacekeepers, the leader of our enemy.
I heard he rode in on a dragon.
No, it was a motorcycle.
From what I've investigated, the Peacekeepers' influence is gaining ground at Amaterasu Corporation. There's some sort of power struggle going on. Seems like they're getting their way internally. I hear that their boss, Yomi, is extraordinarily dangerous.
Extraordinary. So he is very normal? How scary.
It's only a matter of time until the Peacekeepers gain complete control of the corporation. When that happens, they might outright attack the World Detective Organization.
I wonder if
Perhaps
that kid's
the
dad
WTO made its move
was
because
let
they
go
saw
from
the
it.
warning signs. If that's the case, it could have something to do with Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Oh yeah, what's the deal with Kanai Ward's ultimate secret? We still know nothing about it, huh?
It doesn't seem to have anything to do with the Nailman incident. I wonder what it could be.
Sheesh, so much to deal with. This sounds exhausting.
Didn't I tell you that from the start?
We have to obey directives from number 1, no matter how difficult they are.
Well, we got some very talented master detectives gathered here. I'm sure it'll be fine. So much. No, everything changes from now on. Yuma, you can take a seat now.
My legs feel numb.
Don't stick your neck out recklessly from now on, for everyone's sake.
Bro. Okay, actually, we will continue. Trying to see, should I? Okay, almost through. Today is Saturday? Huh. It takes about 2 days for the beginning part, and like the whole trial thing is about 2. Oh. Heard yet, but I think we can do it. We can stay up for an hour. Okay, I want to get some like water then. Go brush my teeth so that I can make okay, I'm going to just probably play for like another hour. We're gonna try to see if we can do some cutscenes. Maybe like get to the part where we start doing investigation. Not sure yet. Oh, okay, good. I'm glad to hear
My
that.
dad is back safe at home. It's all thanks to you. Thank you for helping us.
No, I just. Well, I'm happy for you.
Aw, look at you getting thanked. You were on your knees just a moment ago.
Be quiet.
Oh, there's one more thing I want to ask you.
What is it?
Did someone else die or something?
Will you play catch with me?
Huh? Catch? But it's raining. Actually, sure. Let's play. The unending rain. My memories still seem like faraway raindrops. My hands still have yet to grasp a single thing. I'm still lost. Is it all right for me to be here? But with the worn baseball gripped in my hand, my heart somehow feels lighter. Why I wanted to be a detective. It could have been for the sake of something so small that it fits in my hand. Maybe I should give myself credit for this small realization. So, for just a bit longer, I think I'll keep pretending to be a detective.
Give me 1 second, guys. 59 FPS. G. Save. I have to fix the HDR stuff afterward. Which two? Oh, that was a mouth.
Unpainted faces in
Oh, I
uniform
thought
by
that
the
was
window. This isn't the real me. With that, a hand reaches out and misses the stars grazing off dusk. In the shadow of the school after class lies the remnants of everything someone has lost.
I wonder if like the next cases I'm going to be hanging out with one of them one at a time.
Oh? Chief, you look so clean cut today. You look just like Halara.
That is Halara. How could you mistake the two of them?
Oh, you're right. What a wonderful surprise.
The chief was gone by the time I got here. It's way past our meeting time.
What is that old man doing? He always nags others when they're late.
The chief suddenly went missing. According to my deduction, his chopped up corpse will be shipped here in a cardboard box.
That's horrible. I wonder what happened to Chief Yako.
This is...
Seeing that the chief's raincoat isn't here, he must have gone out. The desk drawer is slightly open, and the loose change inside is gone. It wasn't a significant amount of money, just enough to do some shopping. Considering that the refrigerator is empty, he most likely went out to get breakfast.
That's correct, Halara. Chief Yako said he's grabbing breakfast before everyone got together. He asked me to tell everyone, which is why I just did.
Why didn't you tell us earlier?
Oh, so no chopped up corpse then.
You're so perceptive, Halara.
With my logic, anything is possible.
Whoa! You are like a real detective.
Everyone here is a real detective.
well, there is one trainee who wandered in here.
What a jerk! I'm the only one who's allowed to pick on Master. One of these days, I'll get back at that shorty detective. I'll turn him into a wax doll or something.
Even if he's a trainee, he's still a detective. We don't discriminate here.
What, you're on the rookie side? He's a trainee who doesn't even have a detective deed. No way am I gonna recognize him as a real detective. Right, Vivia?
Huh? Oh, there's no need to worry. I ate breakfast before coming over here.
You're not even listening!
I wonder why the chief is taking so long.
Maybe he's in line at a stall for some meat buns. He's always eating that stuff.
It is Kanai Ward's specialty. Adults and children alike seem to love it in the city. I have witnessed people line up at the meat bun stalls in both the Kamasaki and Gima districts.
Everyone looks so gloomy around here because they eat that crap like a bunch of country bumpkins. Hey, Rookie, go make something for the chief. You're good at cooking, aren't you?
Actually, due to my amnesia, I can't make anything tasty.
What? Oh, you're useless, Rookie.
I'm the only one who gets to call Master useless!
That's a pretty sick guitar, dude.
Everything about this town is so dark and gloomy. It's making me go insane. I step outside and I get rained on. All I hear are raindrops. There's no good music anywhere. Oh, I know. What this town needs isn't truth or justice. It's high-quality entertainment. That's where I come in. It's time for me to blow some minds with my debut.
Debut?
I'm a singing, dancing, superstar detective. My beautiful voice will echo throughout this town. I'll show him what true entertainment looks like. I'm just doing this to breathe some life into this gloomy city. Not because I want to pick up chicks or anything.
No one asked, and he's already making excuses. Such typical behavior for a liar.
Oh, that reminds me. I just wrote a new song. I'll grace you all with it right now as a special treat. Oh, come on! You always have the worst timing!
Why don't you just stay in your boat?
These morning chases are killing me.
Looks like there's something going on.
What happened, Chief?
It's the Peacekeepers. They've been trailing me ever since I left. I was running to get them off my tail, but they refused to let up. Oh, that's the most running I've done in a while. Oh, and my back is killing me.
So they just trailed you? Why not let them do it?
Like I want to go on an early morning date with some Peacekeepers? Not interested. Besides, it'd be one thing if they just wanted to follow me, but there's a chance they'll make an attempt on my life.
Just for walking around? There's no way.
I don't know about that. It looks like they've gotten serious ever since the Nail Man case.
Sorry.
We have more stuff to worry about than just Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. I think we should lay low for a while. Well, the WDO never said we had to discover it by a certain date. Let's lurk in the bottom of the river until things settle down. Hey, yeah, that's for the best. Let's go with that.
So passive, as usual. While we're hiding, we could lose what we've built here. No, it's not my style to just wait for the opponent to make their move. I'm taking the initiative.
Hey, hold on, Halara. Where do you think you're going?
There's something I want to look into. There's no need for concern. No matter how many Peacekeepers come after me, I'll be fine.
I guess that's that.
Halara will be fine. I just don't want to get dragged into any trouble. Jeez, master detectives are all so selfish.
We can hear you.
Well, good. I hope you all learn some self-restraint.
Should I go keep an eye on Halara? Just to make sure no fights break out.
You, Fubuki? That'd actually make me more worried.
That's a great idea. Yes, Fubuki, please go team up with Halara.
Roger that. Off I go. The exit is over here.
Are you sure sending Fubuki is a good idea?
Despite how she acts, Fubuki has one of the strongest powers of all master detectives. She'll be great help in times of trouble.
The strongest?
Is that sheltered skink really that amazing? She sure doesn't look it.
Time for us to go to. We need to find some girls that, clues.
I just asked you to show some self-restraint.
Oh, don't worry. I'm the ultimate master detective. I won't cause any trouble for you.
Are you sure?
What? I'm not so weak that I need some rookie worrying about me. My powers make me the best there is.
Not
to see
even.
with prying eyes. Not even the Peacekeepers stand a chance.
Deceiving?
I was gonna say, it looked like he had two different eyes, but no, they look the same now.
1 minute. Who knows how many days it took God to create the world? But I can change everything in just 1 minute. Check this out.
You went in!
What's going on in the bag? I'm hysterical.
Ta-da!
Huh? Tetsuhiko? Wow, you totally look like Chief Yako.
What do you think? The perfect disguise, huh? Mastery of disguise is my forte.
And your voice, too. I didn't think your disguise would be so good.
Really? I think I'm far more handsome than that.
My backpack has tons of different tools inside. Using them allows me to disguise as anyone pretty much perfectly. And there you have it.
Not only can you change your voice and looks, but your height and build, too.
I'll have you know that this isn't magic or some cheap copycat ability. This is my disguise. It's a highly refined technique. Disguises don't have to be exactly perfect. Any flaws can be covered by matching the overall impression. In short, I just need to imitate the subject visually and psychologically. To be honest, it does put a huge strain on my body, though.
I thought the shorty detective was all talk, but this kid ain't bad. Guess he's not totally useless like you are, Master.
So you get it now? With my disguise ability, the Peacekeepers will never be on my tail. Anyway, I'm off to pick up some babes. Work the case. Kinma District. There's no shortage of cuties.
Hey! Master detectives are all so selfish. The WDO needs to teach them cooperation.
Cooperation? I'm sure Halara and Tetsuhiko are confident working alone. If I want to become a detective, I have to gain the same confidence they have. But it feels like I'll never get there at this rate. What's the matter, Shinigami? You never look so serious.
I just realized something. There's so much you can do if you can disguise yourself as anyone. Like, everything.
You're thinking about something awful again.
Awful? I just have a bit of a mischievous nature is all. How rude! You don't respect the rights of a death god! feel attacked! Maybe I'll just take off and go haunt someone else. Yeah!
By the way, Chief Yako, what should I do?
Well, we may have to hole up here for a while. So, I'm gonna need you to clean this room. We might as well have it tidied up while we're in here.
You want me to clean the room? Isn't that more of a job for a housekeeper rather than a detective?
Trust me, this is also part of a detective's duty. I'm counting on you, Yuma.
Fine.
Okay, so yes, now it's like we're gonna be hanging out with this dude.
Anyway, now it's dangerous to...
I forgot about this character.
Oh, sorry. I don't know about the others, but only truly cultured and stuff truthful, right?
He's still... No.
Don't slack off! This is so boring. Aren't there any decapitated corpses or something around here?
Don't say stuff.
This place. Oh.
And...
The Book of Hey. It was hidden away deep bad. Doesn't.
Not at all. The World Detective Organization really kept such a dangerous book?
Dangerous? Excuse you, but it's always detectives who want my power. It's the power to obtain the truth, after all. Although, you need to conquer the Mystery Labyrinth to get it.
So, Shinigami, have you haunted other detectives before me?
Oh, so you're the type who gets jealous of ex-boyfriends?
I'm not jealous, just curious. Was it a coincidence I found the Book of Death? Or did I want to gain its power? If that was the reason, why didn't I leave some sort of note before losing my memories?
Since you're dying to know, I'll tell you all about it, Master. It's a miracle of the universe that you and I met. A real miracle. You and I are bound by fate, so let's nurture our connection for all eternity.
What? All these missed spots.
There's another one, Master!
I don't think these cigarette butts were here before. Has Chief Yako been secretly smoking? I should confront him about it the next time I see him.
Oh no!
What happened, Chief?
I was so busy being chased around by the Peacekeepers that I forgot to buy food. We won't last half a day in the river like this. Plus, I can't think straight without some food in me. I'm getting dizzy from hunger. I'm gonna pass out.
That's a bit dramatic.
I have no choice. Yuma, I've got a special mission for you. Go and buy some food. This is our most crucial mission since the establishment of the Nocturnal Detective Agency.
But isn't it dangerous to go outside? I don't have a way to protect myself, like Halara or Desuhiko.
Well, it should be fine. Just do some shopping and come straight back. Please. I need those meat buns they sell in Kamasaki District. Gima District has meat buns too, but the ones in Kamasaki are cheaper and taste way better.
Chief, you're so incredibly selfish.
I think the timing couldn't be better. Let's get out of this cramped space. I want to see some fun corpses. I hope someone's gone off and murdered somebody else already.
Come on! Everyone only cares about themselves. Alright, fine. I'll go and buy some food. But don't blame me if I end up getting dragged into trouble.
Nope, can't have that. Keep your head down, alright?
I think I remember where that place is.
That fusshead is a real tyrant. Why don't we just pretend that trash over there is a meat bun? Let's go buy those meat buns, Master! I wonder if there are any interesting murder mysteries around. I can smell so many aromas all around us.
There's a meat bun stall. There are no customers right now, so I should get this over with.
What about your share, Master? Aren't you buying some for yourself?
I'm a bit hungry, so I should eat too.
Oh? Right.
Say! By the way, Master, I'm sure you know this since you're but there's someone watching you from the shadows.
Huh?
Don't turn around, they'll see! You're so clumsy, stupid.
Filthy? Is it the Peacekeeper?
The guy is sneaking around, kinda rusty.
How are they dressed?
Well, they're in a raincoat and their heads covered by the hood. I don't think that's an Amaterasu.
So it's not
Let's find out.
How?
Listen, Master.
Plan? What plan?
I call it Operation. I'll give you advice along the way. Anyway, let's... Yup. I spy our stalker. Keep going, Master.
Huh?
Why you?
Sorry about that.
That doesn't make sense. Would he be upset that I moved out of his way?
being tailed again, just as I thought. Keep moving, Master.
Hmm? Here, be careful.
Yeah, thanks, mister. Here's our spot. I'll give you the signal once the stalker is close. That's
I think it's
when you have
Halara.
it, Master. Now!
All right.
Oh, it's
Let's
not.
go. I caught you. Who are you? Reveal yourself.
Aw,
Fine.
you caught me. But I'm not
I
surprised.
knew it was a girl, but I didn't know who it was.
A girl?
I'm sorry for sneaking behind you. My name is Kurumi Wendy. I'm from Etheria Academy. Pardon me, but that's a uniform from the World Detective Organization, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I knew it! Oh, I'm so happy right now! I'm talking to a
Oh,
real
so
master
should I be
detective in the flesh!
attached to the
Let's
second
with this little
case?
shrimp.
There's a
Acting all
potential
friendly after getting caught.
villain.
What's her deal? Look at her! Every part of her is as flat as a board.
What?
Can I shake your hand?
You already are.
You're right. Sorry. But I really am touched. To think a WDO Master Detective is actually shaking hands with me.
But I'm...
What are you blushing for?
Shinigami, what do I say?
You're on your own. Watching this airheaded exchange is making me stupider by the minute. Oh, fill each other's empty skulls with cotton candy or something. I'm really sorry for snooping behind you. I've always admired detectives. I'm a huge fan of the World Detective Organization.
A fan? The WDO has fans?
Of course! You eliminate unsolved mysteries. You are the greatest of detectives, saving people in need. To me, detectives are champions of justice.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got a little carried away. I just happened to catch a glimpse of your uniform. I was shocked to see a master detective. But I couldn't bring myself to talk to you. I got all nervous and unsure of myself. So instead, I started following you, but I ended up acting like a stalker. I'm so sorry.
It's alright. It was just a misunderstanding.
Still, master detectives really are amazing. I'm fairly confident in my stealth skills, yet you caught me so easily.
I didn't do
Just a
much.
guy.
Although I'm wearing a WDO uniform, I'm just a...
Oh, don't be so modest. So what is a master detective doing in Kanai Ward? Are you investigating something?
Oh, yes. It's about the city.
The city?
I'm searching for Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Hey, Blabbermouth Detective! You sure you should reveal your mission?
I'm not revealing anything. She lives here, right? Maybe she knows something. I figured I should ask while I'm at it. It's just good legwork. Yeah.
You think this flat airhead knows anything? Kanai Ward's ultimate secret? Do you mean... that secret research Amaterasu Corporation is conducting?
Huh? You know something?
Yeah, but it's mostly hearsay.
No way! Seriously?
Can you tell me about it? Anything will help.
Yes, gladly. Anything to help out a master detective. Oh, but...
What's wrong?
This may sound pushy of me, but... in return, I'd like to ask for a favor.
A favor? What do you mean?
I have a formal request I'd like to make to you, Detective. There's something I need to find out no matter what.
What is it?
I know master detectives cost a lot of money to hire. It may be presumptuous of me to propose a trade instead, but... can I offer you this information in place of money?
Oh, so she's trying to make a deal with a detective. This cheeky brat totally needs to be boom killed.
I just need you to help me a bit with my investigation. If you decide to take on this job for me, I'll tell you everything I know about Kanai Ward's ultimate secret, including secret research that Amaterasu Corporation is doing in the shadows.
What should I do? Chief Yako told me to keep my head down.
Don't tell me you're gonna accept a job from Flatty McFlatchest here. She's trying to bargain with you like some big shot, but she's probably got nothing.
That may be true, but...
I know this is brazen of me, but I really want to know the truth. Will you please hear me out? Please!
Alright, let's hear it.
At the very least, I want to hear what you have to say first.
Really? Thank you!
Hey! What are you thinking? There's no time to waste on this munchkin!
We're just going to talk a little. If she really is in trouble, I'd like to help. I don't know if detectives are champions of justice, like she said, but I don't want to ruin her image of us either.
You're just a trainee, and you think you represent all detectives? You always rely on others for help when you're in trouble, and you think you represent all detectives? You're a closet perv always staring at women's breasts, and you think you represent all detectives?
I don't stare that often! What's wrong? Are you okay?
It's because you're staring at her chest!
What kind of power is that?
Oh, sorry. I'm fine. I just got a little nervous and my heart rate went
Oh.
up. I haven't felt this nervous since I was chased by those peacekeepers.
You were chased by the peacekeepers? Why?
Hiding something.
Embarrassing. Not something serious enough to tell you about.
Already hiding something.
So, about my request. It's about a certain incident that happened at my school.
What happened?
If you don't mind, think you could come to the school with me? It'll be easier to explain if you see it for yourself. It's just 10 minutes away on the bus. Is that alright with you?
Well, if it's only 10 minutes, sure. Let's go.
Thank you so much! It's this way.
Sheesh! All it takes is a high school girl batting her eyes at you, and you get all carried away.
That's not my intention. Besides, remember what you're always telling me? That it's pathetic to flee from a case? I don't want to seem pathetic.
To who? That flat-chested uggo?
What?
Jealousy.
I don't think she's ugly at all.
Whatever! You're on your own!
What are you so mad about?
I'll have you know that I refuse to use my powers to fulfill your vulgar desires. I don't know what she wants you to do, but you're on your own dealing with it.
Fine, no need to tell me twice. I'll take care of it myself.
I'm sure you'll be begging for my help in no time. Go ahead and play detective with that flat-chested Uggo while you still can.
What's your problem?
Master Detective? What's wrong? It's this way.
Okay, this is actually a good place to stop. After this cutscene. I was just kidding, guys. Bus ride? They said 10 minutes.
It's just a short bus ride away.
Oh.
Where's your school, Kurumi?
Why?
The school I attend is on top of the mountain.
Huh. So there's a school there.
The bus is here. Let's get on.
This is your last chance to turn back. That flat-chested Uggo is just using you, Master.
Okay, yes. This is a good place. I'm going to fix my HDR and stuff, supposedly. So that's going to be it for me, everyone. Thanks for watching. We solved that case. Now we're on to the third one, or the game calls it case. You know what I mean? A little confusing, I know. But yeah, anyway, that's gonna be it. Tomorrow, or technically later today, Sunday, we'll be back just playing more of this. We're gonna keep playing until we finish this game. Then I'm gonna put a poll up because the next game is not gonna be a Nintendo Switch 2 game, but I'm gonna be using my Nintendo Switch. So, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're gonna play something on this. Not sure what yet, but we'll figure something out. Anywho, that's gonna be it for today, and yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow / later. Bye, everyone.